Hey YouTube, what's up? Way to the Bang, Vasas Los, Bonjour mes amis, Kedu, Bawani, Konnichiwa, and Nihao Nihama. Um, this video goes out to this, I believe she's a witch, but whatever she is an evil woman. Her name was Black Woman Truth. She's been harassing a lot of brothers on my channel, and I just think she's a demon or a witch. All right. Uh, I reported her to Google because uh, she kind of made a threat. She didn't kind of make a threat. She made a threat to me, right? You know, when these females get mad, you because you speak in truth, and know that they are the cause of much of what's going on in our community. While you can say there's some brothers that's doing some messed up stuff and some women doing some messed up stuff, the general deterioration of the black community um, falls to only one in our community, and that is the black woman. That's the one responsible for how destructive our black community has become. And as I was discussing this with some of the people and answering some of my, some of you fellas out there, y'all know I'm pretty good at answering things, and some of y'all make suggestions and corrections, and I value that. So y'all know I do. Now, just quick reference. Um, Mr. Bass, he won the he's the first winner in the contest. There's still one more winner to go. All right. But in saying that, somebody I said that Sotomayor came up with simp, and somebody I'm there may be a few corrections out there, so we can't nail it down. But I know I will say this: he popularized the term, even if he didn't come up with it. I believe he popularized the term because I never heard of it before until a lot of people start using it after him. Somebody said Tariq Nasheed may have come up with it, and somebody else said that the term has been used since the 70s. So, hey, y'all nail that down for me. All right, somebody nail that down. I know somebody that watches my channel what the real deal is and can verify it. All right, so this video is straight up dedicated to Black Woman Truth, that I believe is a witch or possessed in some way. All right. Now, this woman claimed that she's God, that black women were queens, generals of armies, and that black men made her God. Now, that was part of the problem in the with the fruit and garden thing. So y'all know I put up a lot of times that black men are to rule over the woman. Rule. Genesis. He shall rule over you. So y'all, I put the scripture up a bunch of times. Third chapter of Genesis. All right. And so then she tried to threaten me. And she don't even know what she messing with. All right. And so so one of my listeners responded with Isaiah. And I was like reading Isaiah, and this fit the black woman. The whole 47 chapter. Come down, sit in the dust, O maiden daughter of Babel. Sit on the ground without a throne. For those women that believe they're queens, sit on the ground without a throne. O daughters of the Chaldeans, for no more do they call you tender and delicate. Black women, we no longer call you tender and delicate. We call you loud, bash, disgusting, big mouth, destroyers. We call you everything but delicate. Want to be the man. In general, this is the black woman. All right. Take the milestone and grind flour. Remove your veil, lift up your skirt, uncover your leg, and pass through the rivers. Let the nakedness be uncovered. Let your shame also be exposed. I'm not the only one exposing the shame of the black woman. CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, especially Fox, right? They're being exposed. I'm just telling truth to the brothers so that we will recognize you. I take vengeance and meet no man. I take vengeance and meet no man. MGTOW, anyone? All right. Our Redeemer, Yahweh Host, is his name. The set apart one of Israel. Sit silent, black woman, and go into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for no more do they call you mistress of reigns. In other words, the men that are standing up and that's going to be ruling, all right, you're not going to be mistress of those that rule. You're going to be alone. And so David Stinson was pointing something out. He was telling me, he wrote this: growing up, my mom was a strong African, gave me an idea of African women, which was really positive. For a while, I thought my failure with African women was on me. This was only the case with my first love, who is African as well. But all the African women followed threatened me or treated me like an ATM. When I didn't give in, they turned 2-year-old screaming on the floor. White women give me SH2, but they always respect me as a human first and foremost. African women seem to only care about money, and money is a tool, not a dream, not happiness, not life. You don't build a house and worship the hammer you use to build it. Now that's the saying right there. You put it back in the toolbox and move your family in. African women, no matter how much money your hands can hold, the white man still controls its value. No matter what, ladies, it's a trap. And you not only fell for it, but you made it the center of your life. Black women have made the trap the center of their life. It's why you're so bitter. You're not happy, girl. Let your man tell you what happy is. Shaking my head. That's what he wrote. All right. Now, I will say to you this. Notice these pictures I put up. All these are fake in some way. Keep your eyes on the pictures to the right. Okay, Ashanti Maroon. She replied to Black Woman Truth. And you dealing with witchcraft. Wow. This is why she said this. The woman the woman Black Woman Truth claimed that she was a queen, that the black woman is God, that black men made the black woman God. And some simps have. All right, but most black men say that's bull right on its head. We smart enough to not put any kind of crazy thing that is destructive as this. The devil maybe, but not the Almighty. All right. So Ashanti Maroon broke it down to her. Leviticus 20 and 27. A man or woman who is a medium or a necromancer, sorceress, and enchantress shall surely be put to death. So this is what this Black Woman Truth was stating. The one that was attacking Brother Dwight too. So she was just coming after people, right? Of course, she called me net gay and all the rest of that stuff. And, and yeah, she's going to send somebody after me. I wish she would. All right. So basically, this is what we got going on here. Okay. Michael, seers will be put to shame. Those who practice witchcraft will be disgraced. All of them will cover their face because God won't answer them. Micah, that's Micah 3:7. And then basically Isaiah 47:12 and 12 through 14. Now use your magical charm, use your spells you have worked all these years. Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. All the advice you received made you tired. Where are your astrologers, your stargazers who make predictions each month? Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. But they are like straw burning in the fire. They cannot save themselves from the flame. You will get no help from them at all. Their heart is no place to sit for warmth. Now, these are some of the various forms of witchcraft mentioned in the Hebrew Bible or the Septuagint. And notice I underline whispering. See, because women do this a lot, right? Manipulation of any kind is a form of witchcraft. When women whisper lies to start mess, that's a form of witchcraft. When they use whispering to whisper lies to conjure up stuff that didn't happen, like gossip. That's why these shows are so big. These shows are so big is because they're full of witchcraft. All right. These shows like The Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, all of these shows that feature that's predominantly black women featured, where the black women are dressed like hoes, and all all these weaves, right? So basically, this is what you have here, and these are the model for this. Now, remember, I said pay attention to the picture to your right. All right. Now, in these pictures, you might take note that I'm putting up pictures where you can't tell which is all the way real and which is fake. But I will tell you that the picture to the right are dudes. Here is the problem. The problem is when black women start to look so bad that dudes start to look like the black woman. So much so that the picture to your right, I have to put a disclaimer down at the bottom that this is not Wendy Williams. All right, so let's continue with Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have profaned my inheritance, and I have gave them unto your hand. You showed them no compassion. You made your yoke very heavy on the elderly. And I said, I am mistress forever. And you said, I am mistress forever. So he's talking to the black woman still. And you said, I am mistress forever. So that you did not take these matters to heart and did not remember that the latter end of them. So mistress, meaning that she sleeps around, thinking that she will always have her youth. She treats the elderly bad. She treats the men bad. She treats everybody bad. She manipulates her children. She robs the children of her childhood. The black women have caused another industry, picture on your right, of men who now dress up like black women and get surgeries to look like black women. Why? Because their mothers brainwashed them from childhood. Now, Isaiah 47 and 8. And now hear this, you are given into pleasure, who dwell complacency, say in your heart. That's complacently says in your heart. So the black woman has become complacent. I am, I am, and there is none but me. That's what black women think. I do not sit as a widow, nor do I know the loss of children. Abortion. She don't sit as a widow, so she does not have a husband. Listen to this, y'all. The black woman ain't getting married, don't have a husband, so she will not sit as a widow, nor will she know the loss of children, because she's aborting them. And it's going to get to the point where she won't have any. Both of these come to you suddenly in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon you in completeness because of your many witchcrafts, for your numerous great potent spells. All right, let me explain this. When black women repeatedly tell you something that's negative about yourself, your daddy ain't SH and you ain't going to be SH. That's witchcraft. You ugly because you black. That's witchcraft. When they repeat that and they understand that they're putting this in your head to destroy you, that's witchcraft. That's why black women talk to us the way they did when they were raising us. It was witchcraft. And they were trying to make sure we ended up to be nothing out of anger for their sorry choices in men. All right. You have trusted in your evil. And you said, no one sees me. That's what black women said for a while, until a lot of brothers start taking to YouTube and exposing them using the media, the news, world star hip hop. All right. This is why you sorry, stupid black women can't argue with me. And that's why you have to make threats, because you can't. Go ahead. Tell me that AIDS thing I put up ain't right. Go ahead. Argue with the CDC. That's where I got the information from. Oh, but for a while, y'all was like, nobody sees me. Y'all talk garbage about the black man, said he was crap. He was all this. Turns out the black man was doing way better than you, as far as our minds were. And then the black men start coming into the truth while you stayed out there in your evil. Your wisdom and your knowledge have led you astray. Black American women are seen as the stupidest women on the planet. They have confused education with wisdom. They have confused the ability to work in a white man's factory, hospital, or whatever, and replace that to being able to raise children in a home. So much so that they have destroyed the very fabric of family and community within the black community. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. They have utterly destroyed the spiritual, or the spirituality, and the morality in the black people as a whole, because they were the first ones to drag them to that witchcraft thing called the Christian church. We'll get to that in a minute. And you have said in your heart, I am there and there is none but me. The black woman don't care about anybody else but herself. Isaiah 47 and 11. But evil shall come upon you, you not knowing from where it arises, and trouble shall fall upon you. the HIV, and you being unable to put it off, and ruin come upon you. Um, the black women, the net wealth of a black woman is $5. The net worth of a black woman is $5, and ruin should come upon you suddenly, which you know not. Oh, the money is about to run out. These jobs these black women got and they thought they were secure, oh, it's about to end. Isaiah 47:12. All right. Stand now with your potent spells and your many witchcrafts. Oh, all these booty injections to try to sucker these thugs and stuff like that. Yes, also a form of witchcraft. You're not supposed to tattoo yourself. You're not supposed to pierce yourself. Not if you're an Israelite. These women done got all kind of needles put in their bodies and stuff. They got all kind of tatted. They're all tatted up, looking ugly in the skin. Soon as when they take their clothes off. All right, in which you have labored from your youth, witchcraft from their youth. If so be you are able to profit. This is why the black women have been manipulating the children. The children are used for her to profit. If so, be you find strength. You are exhausted by your many counsels. Let the astrologers, the strange stargazers, and those who prognosticate by new moons stand up and save you from what's coming upon you. See, they shall be as stubble. Fire shall burn them, and they do not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There is not a coal to be warmed by, nor a fire to sit before it. They shall be to you with whom you have labored, your merchants from your youth. They shall wander, and each his own way. There is none to save you. What does that mean? That the black man, the white man, and everybody is going to start to leave the black woman alone and wander their own way. People are sick and tired of this black woman, like the one at the beginning of my thing. All right. Ain't no truth in that woman. All right. So here's my final thoughts. Remember what I said? How many of those black women were real 100% women? How about near zero? See, all of those individuals, to include the men, have silicone in them somewhere. None of them look beautiful like these. All right. Many of those women are possessed and evil. And this is what their attitude says about them. This is what their vanity says about them. You see the woman with the big, 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 big butt? How do you get so many injections that you just can't stop? How do you not know that you are harming yourself? This woman have it in her heart to kill a man for speaking the truth. You understand? At the very least, they will attack you. Most black women are unknowing witches. This is why I say this. In the church, they gave them prayer cloths, oils, all kind of things. They taught you to pray to a Jesus that's not as God, when the commandment clearly says, "Thou shalt be no other mighty ones before his face." They gave you everything to pray to as a symbol. And even black men start doing this, taking up the Star of David and stuff. Israelites don't need no symbols. We don't need none of this mess. We didn't need a king. We didn't need nothing because the commandments made us right ruling people and righteous. We didn't need laws. The commandments were our laws, and they were written in our heart. We knew how to treat each other at one point. All right. But these women got all this, this stuff was all given to us. The Christmas trees, the ornaments, prayer cloths, oils. All right. Some white dude would bring up anything in and sell it to them in the church. We had this prophet pray over this water, and now it's holy. These are all things real men and women of Yah do not need. However, it's something that witches thrive on selling, and so do evil people. With that said, I'm out.